Hello, today we're going to be talking about, something I was looking forward to for a long time, but then, the release happened, and that is Where Winds Meet. Now, it's not by all means a bad game. Well, at the current state, I would call it a bad game. But in the sense of what the game can be when it's functioning properly, it's not a bad game. It also reached pretty decent numbers. By decent, I mean they're quite good for a new release like this over here. It reached in 24 hours over 2 million people playing. Now that's good, but trust me, that number would have been way higher if the game would have actually functioned the way it's intended. The amount of bugs, the amount of crashes, the amount of everything that can go wrong, what went wrong, is astonishing. For example, my partner on PS5 couldn't even create a character because as soon as they went on the character creator's makeup option, like per se lipstick on the none section, it broke the whole creator. Nothing would change, nothing could be removed. So at the end of the day, she had to choose options she wouldn't have taken if she could utilize the none option in the creator, but as soon as in the creator you use none option, it breaks the character creator. That is such a fundamental thing, just a simple character creator, and yet it didn't function. It broke. Not to mention the crashes people were experiencing, the latency, the lags, the performance is just not great. Now if you play single player, performance was fine. Assuming you played on a PC, for example, where character creator functioned and you could have created the character you want. Yeah, it works fine. When it works fine, the game is a great game. The combat is great, the graphics are great, but nowadays graphics are not really that hard to achieve on great levels. And what difference graphics makes is the art style that the developers choose. And in this case, the world is beautiful around you. Now, I do dislike some certain aspects of it, some like, for example, the co-op quests. There is quite a bit to do, but at the end of the day, the main missions you can only do solo, which I dislike. Just implement it in a way that if you do a mission, that's a main mission in a campaign, and if you don't want people to be able to help each other, then do it in a way like Final Fantasy XIV, for example. If you go through main scenario, you both can still be in party. You can both still play next to each other, but when it comes to the single player stuff, you're both in your own instance of that said single player content. Just do that. Instead of, now I have to exit the co-op world to go to my world in order to complete these quests, so I unlock the same things that my partner does. That's outdated at this point, in all honesty. It's something completely unnecessary, something they can implement if they would choose to, but for some reason they don't. And on top of that is all the issues that the game has. I'm telling you, if the game didn't have issues, the number would have been way higher than the 2 million that they had. Now, with the issues plaguing it though, a lot of people just can't straight up play the game. On the Discord alone that I am in, people sometimes can't even launch the game. And it's not only on PS, also some PC gamers are experiencing issues with launching the game, being stuck on a black screen or crashing their PCs altogether. PS also has similar stuff going on where people cannot launch the game. For God's sakes, even if you purchase something, it will crash. That happened yesterday to my partner. She tried to buy the special currency for an outfit. It goddamn crashed the game. It's ridiculous. But at the end of the day, if the game can really fix all these issues, like the developers, implement some quality of life changes, like you can go through main scenario together, instead of continuously getting out of the world, getting into the world, the game could be phenomenal. Will they implement quality of life features people want? That remains to be seen. First, they should definitely focus on fixing their game so people can actually play it, and then they can worry about quality of life or new content or anything like that. But right now, they need to fix the game. And with that, that will be all, and I'll see y'all next time.